this is fun. This is really fun. I saw you shared it, so I know you know all about this.
Their main goal.
So here's what happened to this reporter.
She was. Can I say she was basically?
Well, let's see what happened. I love that this is still happening.
Was their main goal. Yet there were some households.
She's so mad. She's
fuming.
She's so mad. She's so mad. So this wasn't live. This was recorded.
Of course, yeah.
And then she tweeted it. This isn't funny, and it's not cool. As much as I love to say it doesn't bother me, it does. It makes me feel like shit, especially as a VJ who's always alone. This still happens to female reporters everywhere. It needs to stop. Okay.
All right, well, step one.
Let's
first
do
one.
something.
And
I know, but what you're about to say, go for it.
well, no, just because I even said this on Twitter. This has been happening to male reporters for as long as it's been happening. This doesn't happen to female reporters. This happens to reporters. It's not you're being a woman that we hate you. We hate you because you're a reporter.
Correct.
We are disturbing your work because you're a reporter. So the fact that she turned it into some like, as a woman, it really hurts. It's like, dude, stop. You could go find 100 videos on YouTube right now of male reporters going, and I'm done, whatever, and I'm live for fucking right in the pussy. And I'm like, all right, we'll go again in 3, 2.
Sometimes the difference is sometimes the male reporters you can see giggle a little bit.
They get annoyed, but they're like, okay, we gotta do it again.
So, and this isn't even a political thing at all. This isn't a left or right thing. It's a funny thing.
No, it's just a prank.
It's a prank.
It's a prank.
Well, this was in Canada.
Look at that look on her face. She is, by the way, she must be just a fucking peach to date.
Oh, yeah.
She must be so much fun to be around.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know what's fun? Is that, don't worry, this was in Canada.
Oh, I know. She got so many fucking simps coming out.
Not
Blue
even
checkmark
that.
simps.
The police.
They're simps, yeah.
Waterloo Regional Police, we're sorry to see this. It is completely unacceptable. As Chief B. Larkin said, we will be looking into this matter. Looking into what? I'm sorry. Look, you're right. Look, I'm not going to presume to know Canada.
Yeah, it's Canada.
I'm not going to presume to know Canada. But what was illegal about what they did?
Everything. It's Canada. You're still thinking like an American. I'm sure they broke some kind of Canadian law. Because Canada, if you're one of our Canadian listeners, cover your ears real quick. Dude, Canadians are dude.
Oh,
They
really?
really are. Like, their laws are pussy. They're fucking pussies. They're really only good at, like, hockey and hockey. And, I mean, even then, we still take the Stanley Cup, like, half the time. So
Right, 50% of the time,
They're terrible. Yeah, Canadians suck. The Canadians invented hockey, and then we're like, yeah, we're just going to do that, but, like, better.
So
hockey's a Canadian sport, but we still had to have hockey down here and then let some of your Canadian teams be part of the American League. Like, everything about you sucks, Canada.
They ruined her little thing. But when she goes to somebody's home and knocks on their door and puts a microphone in their face and fucking bothers them at their job or at work, that's fine. That's okay. That's fine. But when somebody has a little tiny little fun at your expense for 5 seconds, the world is over.
In Canada, yes.
I know.
Because, again, they are very...
K. Doolittle says, I'm Canadian. This country deserves to be dissed. Well, that's what we're doing. Well, what is this? Is that true?
I have no
Rob
idea.
says,
I just read that, too. I have no idea if
but
that's
this sounds real. Canadians aren't even allowed to own baseball bats without being able to prove they actively play baseball because it's considered a deadly weapon? Really?
Which, that's the... If you were only allowed to sell bats to people who played baseball, America would be like Louisville Company and all that stuff. They'd be out of business. Like 90% of baseball bats are sold to like bar owners and like people who own stores that want to protect their store. People are saying it's not true.
This is great. So why don't we read some of the comments? There's another verified person. Afua S. Awusi. I wish you and your countless others do not have to deal with this stupidity on a daily basis. If you haven't already, make sure to report this to your manager. Get it on the record and know you've got a tribe supporting you.
But like,
you can't see us and you don't know how many of us, but we're here.
They're acting like this is footage of a female reporter being kidnapped by ISIS and just being raped in a cage for a week straight. Like, they're acting like it's the same level of, like, I can't believe this happened to you. And you're like, whoa, calm down.
This is nothing. This is silly. This is just silly.
Yeah, this is hilarious.
So let's read another verified one. I'm sorry this is happening to you. It's normal to feel horrible after. It's a despicable thing to experience. Hang in there and stay safe out there. Then Lori McCann. These are all women. Notice these are all women. This is disgusting and so wrong. I'm so sorry this is still happening. Then David Jaworski, let's see. So smart of you to post, Krista. A complete pig, oblivious to his actions and oblivious to the video camera rolling, apparently.
I hope she sees this, bro.
Local media like you gives us information that keeps us informed and safe. Yeah, okay.
You're I bet you really thought for a sec. Like, you wrote that whole thing out and I bet you were like, maybe they'll ask for a cup of coffee.
These
maybe
media
we'll be
people
friends.
Are so full of themselves. They're so full of themselves. Here's another journalist, okay? Another journalist from Canada, Cindy Blackstock. Sorry this is happening to you. You're a professional doing an important job, and people need to respect that. Thanks for what you do. I really want to know what that report was about. I want to know what important job. Was she covering a dog show? Linda Boylan says, thanks for doing what you do and highlighting what's unacceptable and still common. You helped end it doing so. Thank you. You didn't help end it. You know what you did? More people are going to do it now.
No, more people.
This meme was dead, actually. This was a dead meme.
Now people are
You've just brought it back.
Now that we know it bothers you.
You fucking moron.
And by the way, when he says more people are going to do it, more people are going to do it specifically to you, lady. You just painted a target on your back. You're gonna, every time this woman's out, she's going to get this now.
Farrakhan, I'm so sorry this is happening to you. It's not okay. You and everyone deserve a safe workplace. Craig Norris, disgusting. I'm so sorry you have been subjected to such misogynistic, moronic behavior.
This guy crushes it.
Do you want to see what he looks like? It's pretty cool, good. Host of the Morning Edition, singer for the Cramdens, Human Man. And then this one's great from Angie Holman. Today, Krista J. Sharpe was the victim of harassment. The amount of sexual harassment universally that women put upon is beyond sickening. With the layer of being in public eye is intensified. From comments in the streets to DMs, sexual harassment needs to stop. Let's speak up.
But she wasn't, like, look.
She wasn't sexually harassed.
Listen, man, when we watched that video a year or two ago where the guy ran by and smacked the chick on the ass, we were all in agreement that guy needed to be,
of course,
arrested. Not have his entire, like, he didn't need to go away for felony sexual assault, but like he needed to be arrested and something had to happen because you can't just run around in 2021 smacking girls on the ass, especially on live television. So like there are situations where you go, okay, that guy needs to be dealt with, but like this woman was not harassed. She was not touched. They did not get close to her. They did not threaten her in any way. They literally did the same thing we've been doing to the media for years. The amount of hysterics that are going into this is ridiculous.
So here's another one. Larry Miller. I couldn't tell what they yelled, but obviously it's unacceptable. Sorry you had to deal with this kind of thing. If you couldn't tell what they yelled, why would you fucking know if it's unacceptable? Let's see. Penny Daflos. This is harassment at the workplace and should be handled the same way as a postal worker or teacher or healthcare worker faced with such comments. Journalists do our work in a public, but that doesn't mean anything should be tolerated. I'm sorry. That's not harassment in the workplace.
Because this person doesn't work with you.
If he worked with you, yes. That if your fellow journalists work with you and said that, you're right. And by the way that we handle it with teachers, you could tell your teacher to fuck off. You'll get in trouble, you'll get detention, but it's not a crime. You could tell a healthcare worker, you could tell a nurse to suck your dick. They'll fucking kick you out of the hospital.
Well, 9 times out of 10 they will.
Well, you're right.
1 time out of 10, it's got to work, right?
It's got to work if you do it enough. I've seen those Dear Penthouse stories. This is not what it is. Shut up. It's
They're
not
acting
the
like
same.
she's been raped. They're acting like she was raped live on television.
She doesn't work. You don't. If it's not harassment in the workplace, if the other person's not an employee, it's like dealing with a shitty customer.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah. So this is from Adrienne South. The absolute worst. Sorry you had to go through this. I hope they catch them. I had it happen a couple times over the years, and it's definitely violating.
Can you click on
vile,
her? I want to see her.
Completely unacceptable.
I want to see her. I want to see if she's actually had this. Okay, she might have. She might have had some things said to her. She might have had some things said to her. I think.
I'm trying to find her here. Okay, here she is.
Like, she's not outrageously hot.
She's Jewish.
She's not outrageously hot, but she looks like a girl that might have had some things said to her. I'm just saying. There's definitely at least a couple brothers have said some things to her before. Like, damn, shawty, what's up? Let me get a look at that fat ass.
Leslie Horton, standing with you, sister. It should never happen again. Let's see Leslie Horton. Leslie Horton, here's a who. E. All right. Then Lucas Meyer. Sadly, people with the emotional maturity of a diaper can still yell. Sorry about this.
It's like these guys are all a certain phenotype.
This one specifically. Weird.
No, I don't even mean. I don't even mean the J thing. I just mean they all look like bug people. Like, they're all just these little wormy. Like, these people are all fucking nerds. Like, the fact that we let nerds take over journalism has been. Forget about the fucking people for a sec. It just the fact that we let these fucking beta nerds take over the journalism machine has been a disaster for this country. Like, the reporters in the old days were like whiskey drinking, cigarette smoking, fucking, whoa, like, we're tough guys at a bar. I'm gonna get Nixon on tape. Like old, salty newspaper reporter types. I'm gonna go write a novel on my off time. Blah. And nowadays they're all these, I'm so sorry this happened to you. I'm so sorry. Like, they just all turned into these.
Well, let's see what Rabbi Moishi Goldman says. This is messed up, but kudos to you for not pretending to be unperturbed. This should bother all of us and does, with some unfortunate exceptions. Please don't let it stop you, though. Stop you? Are you kidding me? She loves this.
Wait, can you go back up? It looks like somebody tried to blow it up and get his picture.
Yeah. Does this camera have a higher resolution? Licenses in clear sight. Would love to.
Okay, yes, I don't want to do that.
You could make them famous, and so what? The guy didn't do anything wrong. I'm not saying he wasn't being annoying. He was. Let's see. Paulie and Lisi. Krista, I'm really sorry you have to put up with babies who probably think they are men yelling comments like that. Please don't let it get to you. You're doing an amazing job. Hope you can pull the plate number from the film and file a complaint. And then what?
It is the fact that everyone wants to be able to tell on people for nothing. Just not over nothing. I'm gonna dox this person and file a complaint over nothing, over a minor inconvenience.
But remember when CNN doxed that kid?
Well, that was different because he was a racist.
Oh, I see. These jackasses, and you are a pro. I'm sorry. David Common. The amount of people that are simping is crazy. Ew! I think the golden rule for men should be, if you're a man, don't say anything to a woman on the street that you wouldn't want a man saying to you in prison. Ew!
This is the future. This is the future.
So look at this. Look, man, it doesn't stop.
And this is why we won't stop creating victims, because this is what happens. They get all the attention they want.
And
nobody ever knew who this woman was before yesterday.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
And now she's famous for a stupid prank. A plank. Take solace in the knowledge that you're doing important work, and offenders like that are condemned to a lifetime of mediocrity, insecurity, and overcompensating.
It's not cute. It happens far too often and only makes people acting like this. The camera look immature and foolish. Yeah,
That's the
point.
The whole point is to just be immature and foolish.
Since the last time we saw you just a couple of minutes ago, state troopers just started leaving, but a lot of the protesters seem to be pretty static.
I'm going to put it out there right now. I'm saying it. Any of you live in cities, we all see news cameras and shit set up all the time at little car accidents, things like that. We all need to make a concerted effort in 2021. If you see a fucking film crew doing this kind of shit, you get behind them and you'll fuck them right in the pussy.
Male or female. Doesn't matter who they are. This is not
no,
based on
of course
any gender.
Not. If you see a news van and somebody's setting up, you fucking wait, you go there, you get behind the shot, and you yell, fuck them right in the pussy. Let's bring it back now. Now we'll bring it back full time.
The fact that the media are acting like they're hero, I really, really love the fucking this is partly because of, especially after Trump, they all think that they're all fighting like they're fighting the good fight. They're all active. They're
speaking truth to power, bro.
They're all Woodward and Bernstein. They're all the same, you know? I'm like you. No, you're not.
They're speaking truth to power.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're doing these stupid fucking things on the street that
I'm sorry.
cares about.
Did you defeat Trump? No, I didn't think so.
You've been replaced by the internet, you fucking.
Also, have you read, have you ever, I've noticed when I read articles too, they're all the misspellings, the terrible grammar. The funny thing is about these reporters is that they're not even good at the reporting.
Oh, no, they're not.
They're not even good at writing. They're not good at English. It's very funny to me. When they wrote the D-Live hit piece, the two that wrote that article were the first sentence of the article was so illegible and made no sense because these girls just don't proofread. These newspapers have been cutting back for years. They don't have editors anymore. They don't have a copy desk. They don't have a senior guy that these people hand their article to that looks it over and makes them rewrite it 10 times. There is none of that anymore. They just pop it in as fast as they can to get the clicks, and it's garbage.
Here's some more from a couple of years ago. I was doing an interview outside of the Hamilton Police headquarters today with a uniformed police officer when a man yelled, "Fuck her right in the pussy." Police heard him and arrested him for causing a disturbance. You could watch yourself. So they arrested somebody?
Wait, so you're promoting this, though? You're also promoting this.
Well, can we check the hashtag?
Well, yeah, but I wanted to see if they had the footage. No, I guess they don't.
No, I don't.
So I was gonna say, so you're basically saying, oh yeah, the same thing happened to me. It was it was horrible. People shouldn't have to see that, but you can see the footage live tonight at 6 p.m. on channel. What? So you stop, man. Hate these people.
Come across.
Fuck around the pussy.
This needs to happen 24 hours a day.
And this is the man that started it. There he is. Remember him?
Okay, rules.
He was the OG. He was the OG.
But his spirit lives on.
Yeah, free speech is a crime now. You're not allowed to say anything. You're not. You could go. You could be a drag queen and read a kid book, so that's fine.
They acted like this woman was on camera.
Yeah.